Vanessa. And yours, sir? Pico.
CJ. Good to meet you. Pico.
Wait,
Chris, we're still waiting for
Chris, you spoke to my brother. I'm Trish.
Get up, say, get up.
Oh,
Yeah, my brother's right over there. He's the one you spoke to.
Oh, okay. Mom?
Can she sit?
No, she's actually no. I lift this shit every fucking day. Every fucking day I lift it. I was there. And okay, walk with me.
This is where he said everything happened. I don't know.
Every day I come home. I'm not a believer. So you guys in church. I'm not a church man. I'm not a believer. I believe in reality, fucking karma. You understand what I'm saying? But that boy. I have a quick question. What did they tell you?
They actually, I'm from North Carolina. So she was in North Carolina. We were his next point of contact to my son, my husband. Because they were inspired on any contact. They couldn't get a hold of her.
You know what?
Family friend.
And, but they were able to get a hold of his girlfriend, his biological father, and his aunt. His girlfriend's the one who called me, and all she told me was images. And then when she started telling me, the police called me and told me, then I could remember the report of the officer called shooting on the street.
Let me sit down.
You sit
Oh,
down.
Pico, thank you.
You
Yes.
sit.
Yeah.
So, I remember the report, so I woke my husband up. I said, "You go to the police station, we need to find out if this is empty." So we go to the police station, they ran his name, and it was like, so the guy was supposed to be put like,
Yeah.
and he told him, he told us, that
About an hour or so before the detectives spoke with us.
I guess he's the yes. He's the one in charge. So he comes out with his partner and basically asks, confirms who myself and my husband were in relation to Henry, and confirmed that it was him and told us that he was in the neighborhood and they got 911 calls saying that there was a man waving a gun around in the middle of the street. I guess yelling things out and brandishing a gun. And
Pico, may I just take notes? Is that are you?
I wrote the note. They got the note that I wrote.
Okay. Yeah, they haven't shared anything with us.
They haven't updated her one time. People.
We had to
Not
go and
one
get the
time.
case number today.
I got a quick question. The body.
Not yet.
No, we're holding. We're not going to.
They haven't even shared that with us.
So Pico, he was set to be cremated tomorrow, but just seeing that this shit is not right, she's gonna hold
Yeah,
him.
we're holding off.
You want to look at the body. Just look at the body. I know it's kind of hard. Your mom. It
I
got to
did.
me.
I was trying to feel everywhere, like on him, like I didn't.
He had a
I felt.
open casting ceremony yesterday.
You did?
I wish we'd have taken a picture of him.
Also, he did the casket already?
Yes.
Okay, so you never saw the autopsy report?
No, they never shared it, and they didn't. When I asked them, I said, who identified him? And they said, oh, we didn't need anybody to identify him because we identified him off his tattoos and his scars. And because Emory had been arrested by KP before, so they knew all of his tattoos. It's already in the database, so that's how they identified him.
Okay.
So nobody even had to go down there to even say, yes, this is him.
Okay. Before you cremate, you need the autopsy report. You can get your mom. Request autopsy report. Do not cremate. Okay? Now when you saw his face, how did he look?
His nose was just because it was so long since he's been past that.
David. David. Yes, down here.
Well, his forehead had.
Forehead, right hand corner, right here.
What?
Forehead, corner here.
This side.
This side had like.
No, so this side right here had
Hello,
a guy.
ma'am.
Right side.
This is the mother.
Yes.
We're all family. This is Emery's mother.
This side had like a wound right here,
Yeah,
and then there was a wound back here,
On the left side.
like back
Which they
here,
said was an accident.
and then he had clay. But I asked the director if there was any like why he had clay on his forehead, and if there was any damage to his forehead. He said no, it was intact. And
Yeah, they probably had to cut.
Well, they cut.
No.
They cut
He
back
said
here. It was the
from
fact.
his skin slipping
Yeah.
off.
Because it was 2 weeks that they had him basically
2.5
laying, in a refrigeration unit before they embalmed him. They didn't embalm him until the 13th. He died on the 31st. So they did an autopsy and then they had him sitting.
We
13
were waiting
days.
for the JP to sign off to release him from the mortuary
No,
to the funeral.
Yo, course. Gracias.
And it took him 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks.
But during that whole time, they didn't reach out to her one time. The Killeen police didn't reach out to her one time. Now they're saying, because when my wife and I went and got the confirmation of Emery passing, they told us specifically that there was going to be body cam footage available. Now I'm hearing that the footage is not available. It's been compromised.
Because KP was hacked.
But this is the thing. They've had other situations stemming back to January of this year that Killeen police have had officer-involved shootings, and they failed to mention that it was an officer-involved shooting and or saying, oh, we can't get the body cam footage. This is a recurring issue.
Did they
You know-
kill him?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how it went down. I'm out here at 9:20 p.m. Wednesday night. I'm mostly out here late with him. Come out here. I don't know Emery. Do not know him. Never was a good. Not even one moment.
Good boy. He's a good boy.
So when I come out here, he's got his hair all frizzed out, right? And you can barely see his face. And I saw he's Puerto Rican, Hawaiian, right? So, okay, he's got a piece in his hand. What kind of piece? Automatic small black. With like 380 to it. Only with me. And he's pacing. So when I come out here, he's walking this way. This way, like this. So I come out and I say, yo man, what the fuck's going on, bro? What the fuck, you got a piece in your fucking hand, man? His words were, man, I didn't do nothing, bro. I didn't do nothing. Okay?
Never, anyone.
Never
Just
put it
had it
no.
in his
Okay. So the other person that made the call, because he told that person to make that call to the police. Okay?
He asked them
The
to call
police
him.
were not.
Yeah,
Emery did?
it was just very beginning, right?
Okay,
Who
now,
did he ask?
now, when I saw him, I come out, walking
But he
this way.
didn't feel
So
threatened.
he already
Oh,
this
okay.
way. No, he's coming this
I
way.
mean,
I put it right there on my car, it's right there. or walking that way.
Back into
Right?
the
All right. So then, let me turn
He
now.
did see
So he told the
that he
person
had a gun.
You know,
He wasn't brandishing.
No.
Because from what I read in the
to
articles,
call
he
the
was
police because he had his garage
brandishing it.
open.
Because he had somebody else to call this.
But when I come out here, the other person is out there. So he already had gone to that person first. Okay? And to call the police. This, all this time, he's got the piece in his hand.
Vanessa.
And he just walking back home and said, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna shoot myself in the head.
I'm a friend, family
Those were his
friend.
words. I'm gonna die tonight. So the other person, me, told him, yo, why you wanna do that, man?
No, I
You
did
need to
not
put
see
that
the
piece
gun.
away.
No, no.
Do you
What I'm
feel-
gonna tell you straight up, I don't like how they
No,
shoot.
yes.
You
I
saw
can
it?
tell you.
So we try to tell him, yo, don't. 'Cause now we got this, this guy's gonna shoot himself, or we're gonna get shot. It's be serious. He's gonna shoot me, AJ. I don't know the mind, his mentality. His mentality, we never saw him. So he's pacing
You know.
and say, I'm gonna kill myself. And he's murmuring, I don't know what he's murmuring.
No.
You
So,
felt no
hey,
aggression.
the person, me, said, hey, don't, bro. Don't
But
shoot.
even
But he
if-
never
even if he-
pointed the gun at this time. But he had it in his hand. But I need him to put that piece away. Understand?
Did he have a book bag with him?
He had a backpack.
And
in
it's
fact.
like the neighbor ladies.
He had Crocs on, backpack. And so the person said, hey, you don't want to do that, man. The other person is a truly Christian guy.
Scared.
Person that he told to call the cops, which
I
he did.
never.
So he told him, yo, don't do that, bro. You need to put that piece away, bro. Put it away. Well, what you doing here? He tells me, no, I'm waiting for a homeboy. But his street is straight down. I said, well, I was your homeboy to live here, but just into that
Antoine.
end. Dead end.
Antonio, Antoine, whatever his
I
name
tell
is.
him, hey, bro, you need to get on your way, bro.
Came out.
You have a piece in your hand, you know, but I didn't do nothing, bro. I didn't do nothing. Okay, so what we gonna do? We're gonna shoot this out? I don't wanna fucking do this, you know?
Put it wherever it is.
So what, bro? But anyway, and I asked him, yo, are you tweeting? Are you tweeting? No, man, I ain't supposed to do much. So,
Yes.
but he's patient. And just not on his head. Look at that piece in his head. So finally, I told him, bro, you need to put that away. He puts it away.
No, it's not.
No, not you. My husband.
Okay? Not a big and small one. How do I know? I know because he's covering the whole hand. So it could be 380.
Put it away. So
Did it,
because you
could
said
it, could it have been a knife?
It could have been a short knife.
Okay, like a subcompact maybe.
But definitely not like a
No, I don't know if it's a
No, it wasn't.
Oh, right, right. But he's.
You know, it didn't look like a 40.
Right. And
He
then,
had a gun.
You
but,
know,
okay.
sounds that.
You
But he
have to
was
be
not,
careful
of
of
course,
words.
very, exactly.
Okay.
So to be
Now
clear,
it's
he was
nighttime,
not
it's black.
brandishing it.
You understand?
Okay.
Well,
Now, you can have a 9 and also some 40. I'm just saying, okay?
because
Because
no,
I don't want to
but
fuck up.
he did.
I'll tell you, his head was not right that day.
Because this what I'm telling you.
So
is
now we
what I
kind of,
heard
so we got him in peace right now. Don't shoot himself, you know.
Because
But he kept saying, I'm gonna die tonight. I'm gonna shoot myself in the head.
then,
He kept telling me. So therefore,
and
he tells me I can't go to jail because I'll die. I'm gonna die tonight. And he kept on.
this is my husband.
Well, the person brings me water,
Cup
of water. and he asked the person, did you put anything in my drink?
It's gonna be okay.
So he went to.
Is this the same guy that called you?
Oh, yeah, that he told the court.
But it's not like he's gonna know. Because I would have, maybe,
We out there.
I wish I could.
We out there trying to cope. You know, when we
Dangerous?
right there. You see that green box?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Go, 10 feet forward.
He- he- yeah,
But
he
then
said
we,
that to you.
right now we all right there in the middle.
That
You call that, but here,
that's what,
he's patient,
and
he's
this
patient
is the
back and
second
forth.
time that I
He's
can
just
talk.
talking, I don't know
And
when
I'm
we
there,
talk.
my husband told me,
So,
Bob, be careful with his gun. That's what
this
I
cop comes
heard.
in, parks in the corner, right in the corner.
You never
the
saw it?
sidewalk.
No, and I
So the cop comes out the car, we buy that green, they had it right there. Green, and Henry in the street. But he just keeps pacing. Now he's pacing that. And not vertically. So I go to the cop and the black people talk cop and I say, yo man, I got this cat in the piece right there. Cop tells me, well you need to tell him to drop his backpack. It's in the sidewalk, I'm not gonna approach him.
The cops telling you to do that?
Yeah, I don't got that.
What the fuck?
No, listen to that.
Okay, I'm here.
Can you say it
Oh,
again?
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Rose was giving me her, I was just taking notes here. Okay, you guys have up until where Pico's talking now, have everything, the timeline?
That there was a car there?
No.
The cop came, right?
Right. One cop.
Cop came.
So copying.
One cop. Two black cop. Both cop.
Parked over there.
Right. Corner wise. Right in the corner, right? So I go to the two cops and they look, I got this cat walking up and down. I never come near the piece. The person who called Trump had a piece of that.
Yeah.
So, cop tells me, hey, the cop tells me, you need to talk to him. Tell him to drop his backpack first on the sidewalk. So I looked at him, this son of a bitch. I walked to the boy, that's it. And he tells me,
And this was
fake
the
cop.
car?
What?
You don't
I
know,
think
allegedly,
not.
okay.
No.
But there wasn't a car parked behind the bushes.
So you need to double, bro, you need to double. You slow, it's so silent, bro. I said, no, man, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. Listen to what you got that. You kept on. Mom, you gotta handle it, Mom. I know it's hard, you know, but I gotta say what's there, understand? So, at that moment,
Yes, you told me they were police officers.
um,
I tell my husband because I see
So.
this. And, you know,
5 minutes go by.
and I told my husband, hey,
We go back and forth.
what car?
At
Who
this
the hell
moment,
is over there? I told my
he walked this way.
husband, I could see this stuff.
You walk this way?
Because the car was twisted. It's
And,
twisted. With the
My car was right there the whole time. I had my
I could,
car
you know,
parked
I
at
told
4 in the
you,
morning.
see the side?
So,
This parked in the way.
so we were there,
It's the front
right?
of the car.
So it was like, if this was the car here?
No, if this is.
Cop
this is
over
the
there,
vision-
one
Yep.
cop.
No, the car's here and
Oh,
on the
this
street.
side of it.
Yeah, it's not on the grass.
Oh,
Another
no,
cop
this is,
comes
yes,
in,
this is the
another
street
cop
here.
comes
Oh,
in.
okay. It's okay. So this is your house here?
Yeah.
Two more off.
One cop,
Yeah,
another
but to
cop,
this way.
okay?
Okay, so it's like diagonal. Diagonal.
That's all I saw.
Special crew started coming in, okay?
Right.
So the other
And I
thing,
see
I'm
the
looking,
lights, but I
remember,
can't
I got
tell.
my eyes on them. Now I know one came in, the other one came
Since I saw
in,
him
anyway. So
I
he's
told my
sideways.
husband, hey,
And,
should I call it?
we can handle his
You know,
body.
and my husband's, and
Walk that
the
way.
neighbor says, those are
Walk
police.
that way. Now we talking about
My husband and I
what I showed you.
police,
Walk that way.
motherfucker.
Now I got two cops coming down.
And you're
Come
talking
down
left
with
on,
the grassy drive.
left and right.
You get
What
one
the
in
hell
hand.
are they over there?
They
And
walking in.
literally, my husband,
One of them was the one that had first kick.
because my husband,
They didn't want to do shit at first, but now he's got the gun in his backup. So
He's coming, he's coming, walking in, he's on the left side.
what's going on?
The
Because
other guy
they take it
took
forever.
the shot.
You know, I mean.
On me, whatever, how you wanna call it,
Time has
hold on.
passed, and,
Right side,
and he says,
underneath.
oh, no, I'm waiting for
But the guy
you.
who took the shot wasn't the officer.
But.
No, this. He's the one that suspended, I guess.
The second
Because
cop.
he sees the.
Yeah, the one that's doing
like,
correct.
I just said, whatever, but then he just.
What nationality?
He looks, he wasn't black, he looked maybe, he looked around to me.
And my husband says,
So, okay.
what? Isn't that your fault?
You don't count. You don't count what.
No, next week. I'm just saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
I figured that he would say, listen, sir,
Unfortunate.
we got this.
Right,
You're
right,
harassing
you, yeah,
your car
you're
and
you're
your
a
house.
civilian, you need to go in while we take care of this.
They're walking this way. And Henry,
Because he's waiting
Come
for back
back.
up because I guess he's a bitch
Right.
of scared.
This spot.
I'm
Hey,
like,
listen, yeah,
and
of
I'm
course.
over there, and the other person over there. Nobody else out here. And then people started coming out. It was just us three.
I went to sit there.
Okay,
Well, the
so
bitches over there. And I told my husband,
he walked that way.
he said, well,
Run back, and then
I'm just saying.
And
Want something
now,
to drink? I'm gonna make
No,
that
I,
stop.
no, I
I'm over there with the other person,
Yeah, I'm
another
gonna make
person.
something cold. These are all hot.
And so,
Yeah.
Thank you, Rose.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Henry this way. Over there, I'm looking at it this way.
So you're standing by the green box. So in the
Looking at them, and they're coming down. So,
I'm sorry, man.
he comes back, and they tell him, Get your hand out your pocket. Get your hand out your pocket. Get your hand out your pocket. All right? Right here. Okay, well, Henry goes like this. And I yell like, yo, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. You know, so the other person, I'm over there. So I'm looking at him. And at that time, I heard a shot. Okay? Now, Henry's like this, clocking. He clocked.
He did what?
He clocked?
He clocked.
Oh, he cocked it. Okay, he cocked the weapon.
Oh, yeah, he
So
clocked.
after the officer took the shot,
No.
Emery cocked his gun.
No, this is the thing. I'm looking, and Henry pulls out and cocks.
Okay.
Okay, he cocks. But it jammed. It cocked. I'm looking at him, it cocked. Don't do it, don't do it. But he cocks. And I said, now I know how this is going to turn out. You know, I'm from the hood. I know how this. Fuck. So I'm looking, and when he ducks his head, he's cocking. And next thing I heard is, boom! Fire a shot! Boom, boom! Okay, let me rephrase that. Over there. Henry fires. We're looking this way. And it's like this. And he turns towards the cops.
So the cops are over here on this side.
In between, in the grass.
So they're way back there.
Yeah, they're walking towards and telling him, no, they're walking towards him and telling him, get your hands up. This is real quick. You know.
Okay.
Get your hands out your pocket, get your hands out your pocket. And he just comes there and goes like this. And he
Tries to cut. He tries to put it. He tries to
I
chamber
heard
around.
it. I heard it. And that's when I heard, boom, fire a shot. Boom, boom. You get that?
Yes, sir.
Now did you hear the sound I made?
So boom, boom, boom.
Boom, fire a shot. Boom, boom.
So he shot in his pocket. Oh, he shot and then they shot twice. I don't know.
So because my understanding of what you're saying here is that he was trying to chamber around.
He get the chamber. He got the chamber. But the thing is, when he comes up like this,
Oh
He
my
shot
God.
before.
They
So you're saying he shot before he could.
they
gonna
shot
say-
him before he
no,
even.
no, he took that shot. Because, see, I heard it was boom, and then the cop said, fire a shot.
So that means Emery
Shot.
shot.
Where did he
first.
shoot? I don't fucking know, understand? It's dark, I know he chambered here, and that's when, boom, fire
The
shot.
first boom, was he still standing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was his shot.
Yeah.
Apparently it wasn't a shot. Apparently. Because boom, it's just quick, it's just fucking quick. So, I'm over here, I got the person, put him on the ground, I'm looking, because you don't know how this is going to turn out. So, I'll rephrase it. We come back, still with hand in his pocket. Comes like this, that way. Takes out the piece, and cocks it. Comes up. That's when he cocks it, it's boom, fire shot. Boom, boom.
He's down.
Hits the ground. When he hits the ground, he's like this. When he hits the ground, light him over there. He hits the ground.
Where did he fall, Pico?
His head right there. He falls back. Okay? He's right here. He's right fucking here. And the motherfucker's right fucking over there. He's right fucking here, man. And my boy goes like this. You know, I hear it. Choop, choop. And he comes up like this, and that's when I heard that boom. And he lifts his head, and boom, boom, and he goes like this. And falls. And the piece falls on the side. I can't tell you if he did it himself or they did it. Understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Now he didn't put that fucking on no goddamn backpack. They said backpack. They came towards him. We heard the news. Grab his backpack. Gets the gun on his backpack. Now how the fuck you gonna get a backpack out of you? Piece out of your fucking backpack when you got it behind you? Okay. Now I come out here. It's right there, lady. He didn't suffer. He was alive in like 3 minutes. But I thought he was dead right there to me. But I saw them taking the pressure on him, and they put a shit behind his head because they cover the area. So when he's there, his head is this way. It wasn't full of blood. Right? But it was just blood. So therefore, that shot came out somewhere in his head.
Yeah.
Blood flow that way. Now, looked at him, all I saw was this. I don't know. So you need to look at the autopsy. I saw blood around here. I know it was his blood.
His chest. They shot him.
I mean, but I felt his chest. I felt all where the autopsy went. I was trying to feel around it, and it.
You won't, because if somebody got shot,
And I
the
even
autopsy.
Lifted up his and looked down his shirt,
Okay.
You see
and
nothing?
I didn't
And his
see.
right chest around here, you didn't see nothing.
I did not see.
Okay, you gotta remember.
That's where they do a Y. in the
They can
back.
stitch that
They
shit
can
up and
stitch
conceal
that
it.
and
Correct
conceal
though.
it
When
into
they open
the-
you up, where did they open you up?
Right
Why?
there. Yeah, there was definitely, and it was really thick. Like that incision
It's
part
thick,
It's very thick.
was very thick,
Right.
all the way down his to right.
Yeah, they come all the way
Right,
here.
it was very thick.
Now, where I saw the blood, where did you saw his incision? Point out to me with your hand.
Like right.
Okay,
here.
hold it right there. Come up. Right there?
Right here. Like here,
Check there.
right here.
Go back
That's
and
where you saw the blood come out of his shirt.
No, not come out. It was just a blood.
Spot.
I can't tell you, Charmaine or what. It's just so fucking quick, understand? That's why I said do not cremate him. Check the autopsy first, even though
He was gonna be cremated tomorrow, but I told them already to hold his body. We're
Hold on.
not gonna cremate him yet.
hold on. Let me try to get another, I don't know, an autopsy, whatever.
We're trying.
I mean, if you can handle it, somebody, the brother, I guess. If you need to look at the body. I mean, I know it's been 2 weeks already. You probably,
3 weeks.
I mean, I tried to look, but I mean,
It's hard. It's hard. You don't. Like,
I mean, I tried. Honestly,
She was trying to look.
honestly,
She
I
was feeling
trying
his
to,
head
like, I was
and
going
everything.
around his head trying to find like gunshot where gunshots. landed. This part, I could only feel the
Incision.
Good decision.
incision.
So now, quick question. When that first round was shot, when the officer said, shots fired,
Right.
did Emery have that gun to his head?
At that moment, when that shot fired, you come in this. That's where we went like this. Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right
No, we were right
And
there.
he was-
Yeah, when he
Was
cocked.
he facing y'all?
No,
or
no, he was facing this way.
Okay.
So when he cocked it, I grabbed the other person and ducked him. That's what I had. Boom, boom. Now, I did not see. I can't say that he went like this on this side, but maybe it was so quick. Maybe he took because shit happened. But you do the math, okay? Okay. So you do the math.
This
And
is
that's what you need
keeps
to look at.
texting, man.
Now, I got a question. Do you know these numbers?
Like they were inside, man.
But they have a security camera.
Oh man, they didn't take shit. Because the camera's only out here. And
So
the
we can
thing is, they
record
had a
anything?
camera here, and this camera did not record.
The camera here didn't record you?
Because the detectives, I guess IA is involved.
Yeah, because Texas Rangers are technically supposed to be the ones who do the investigation. Apparently, KPD doesn't use them anymore. They do their own encounters. How do you police yourself is my question.
I'm sorry?
How are they policing themselves?
They don't.
If there's an
They
incident
don't.
that exactly.
No accountability. If
Back
there's
in
an outside
January,
entity
there was
that's
an officer-involved
investigating,
shooting in just this past January. The Texas Rangers investigated that. So you're telling me within just a short 7-month period, all
you
of a
change the
sudden,
procedure.
You have a whole department dedicated to officer-involved shootings, but you don't even have enough money for mental health patients when you have mental health calls?
The thing that fucks me up is they told this man to tell Emery to put the gun away. The cop.
No, his backpack. Not the gun.
No,
his
no,
backpack.
because I never told him he had a gun.
He said put a.
They told him, "Oh, tell that man."
Okay,
Why
they
are they
told-
asking you to do that?
He tells me, tell him to put the backpack off and sit on the sidewalk. I'm not going to approach him. Okay, do the math. So, now, I'm gonna tell you straight up. It's kind of hard in that time frame that you go like this and it's quick. Understand? I'm
For
not
him
saying
to
he
do it
didn't.
himself.
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying they did.
It's possible.
It's possible. It's possible. It is possible. Okay? It is possible. Now, how many shells did they find?
That's, they haven't told us. The
Yeah,
only
they
thing they
told us
told me when I asked them what caliber weapon
What
did
did
he
they
use,
say?
they said a 9mm. Funny thing is, police officers
That's standard issue.
standard issue 9mm. So
granted, 9mm is probably the most popular carry that civilians carry.
His girlfriend had told me because it was, she reported her firearm stolen because Emery stole her firearm.
Right, I
I
heard
asked
that.
her what caliber did he take, and she said, I'm not quite sure. It was either a 40 cal or a 9mm. And I said, I need to know because this is what we need to know, which caliber firearm he had. If he didn't have a 9mm, how did he shoot himself with a 9mm? Is my question.
He had a 9. It, to me, it was a 9, short 9, or 9 was black.
Subcompact.
It wasn't so compact. Why? Because he could hold it with his whole hand.
Okay.
Understand? That's why. Now, that part is true.
Possibly 380. Yeah, because 380.
380?
380 's
380, correct. But let's stick with the 9 though. Okay? Let's stick with the why? Because with the information. Now you gotta remember. Cops come, look, the cops is a whole fucking family. Fucking mafia, the same fucking thing. Okay? They will lie because that's what they do.
Yes.
And if I've had problems with fucking cops. And you hit one up, you gotta hit them all. It's simple as fucking that, understand? So therefore, and you play that role. You know, you play that role, you know, but you got rights. You need to get that out yourself. That's what you fucking do. That is your ticket. You need that and you're entitled to it, understand? Okay? Because now I'm going back. Okay, was there time to talk to him?
They're saying, sir, that the police, the first one got here at 9:17, and the other backups didn't get here till 9:24. So that's 7 minutes that they could have tried to talk to him.
So what
And
did
they're
you
telling you to tell him
Why don't you
to do
tase
stuff.
him?
Then why did you take
He was in mental distress.
And you recognize it as being mental
Why
distress.
didn't you tase him?
If you recognize it, because
Yeah.
back and forth, so you recognize, so we got a problem recognize, right? Kids done right. Now,
Yeah,
they said
that's-
they had a piece. They call it a piece. How the fuck you know it was a real gun? It could have been a cell fucking phone, because the call was made as a gun, but you're assuming because of that call, which he did have a gun. I'm just saying. Now, how the fuck do you know it? It's in his pocket.
You don't see it?
Now, did you actually see it? You see what I'm saying? Oh, don't worry about it. That's the, yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
thought that
don't worry.
there's been a bunch of police officers.
Well,
passing
you know what I'm
by
saying?
But,
The hell
but the
with
first
them,
the first neighbor that called,
Fuck 'em.
didn't he report him?
Yeah, he told them.
So
yeah,
they
the guy with a gun.
already came here knowing that he had a weapon,
Correct.
regardless of what they saw.
Correct.
Right, but he didn't have, like, he was in his pocket at
But
the
his pocket.
time.
But
True.
see, the news report says that when they pulled up, when the second officer showed up, that Emery brandished the gun in a back and forth
Yeah,
motion.
was waving it.
There was no news report here, first of all.
Oh, we know.
And also,
This shit is
and also
disgusting.
there's one where it says that he shot at
This shit is disgusting.
I'm so hungry and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
no, it's not you
This
guys.
shit
I'm
is
just like, it's
just-
so hot. I chose the wrong stuff. I'm just writing down some extra notes
Oh.
from Rose's perspective.
Okay.
They're like,
They're hiding shit,
They're
man.
not giving us anything.
They haven't called her one time, Pico. Not one time. They called his mother.
You got a lawyer?
We're working.
We're working on all of that.
I gotta talk to the lawyer. We went to some shit a while back at home. I know how these fucking, not here, but at home. I fought the cops. I know their mentality.
Yes, sir.
And the court's gonna believe these fuckers.
Yeah.
So you gotta look at, you gotta grab onto what we call a technicism, where they fucked up.
Right.
That's how you.
That's what I had
Because
some
if you
questions.
can find inconsistencies in their statement, then that puts holes in everything that they did, which we can prove
Right.
the inconsistencies.
Each news media has a different,
Slightly different version,
slightly
yes.
different version. The
Oh,
gentleman that I'm going to be speaking on,
Yeah,
She's a sweetheart.
so we're actually speaking
Tina, you shit.
on Channel 6 tomorrow morning. Because he was the news reporter when myself and my husband...
We
went
saw
to
the reporter up there
We saw
asking
him,
about the officer
and he
shooting.
was at the window asking and inquiring about the shooting. Yes. So when we heard him, my husband was like, he's asking about the same thing. And then I recognized his face on the news. I said, because that was a reporter. I hit him up basically to get
why
media
the bullet is
exposure
back
on this
here
because that
instead of-
forces the police
You know,
to release the
I don't
body.
want that.
And apparently the neighbor said there was a drone flying around. So that
I think they
that's
shot
it as
Emery. I
well.
don't care. Thank you, ma'am.
So how does it, my thing is, it's on a mic, it's on an SD card.
Dale, bebé, try.
Try.
What is this?
It's iced tea, Lipton iced tea. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
But the
baby.
body cam.
I will take some. Thank you.
Yes. Let me get 2 more minutes.
And I can assume too at nighttime. This place is really dark at nighttime.
We're right.
I don't see any street lamps.
Everything was right.
The only light is
Right.
that post down there, right
And
next to
bullshit?
on the street. She leaves the light on. So.
Oh, okay. Those are.
My question is, I wonder if anyone has footage, if someone was recording or someone has home footage.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Why I'm saying I wasn't there. It was only me and the other person. Every time I text you, me, there was nobody else. I don't have a camera. This camera will record. They just light up, you know?
Pico,
And,
I've been, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I've been working really hard to find a civil rights attorney, and I've been put in contact with one. The initial one that I reached out to, they right now do not have the capacity to take on another case. But I do have one that has a lot of experience, unfortunately, in this, and has a lot of notoriety and things of this nature. So I guess if I'm able to convince him to take on this case, would you be okay if they reached out to you for details?
Well, the same details I'll put them out to them. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I don't want to newscast.
Of course, no, of course not. Of course not.
And we were waiting on this moment. When?
That's what you
That's
said.
exactly what
He
my
said
brother
somebody.
said. He said
They're
somebody
waiting
just
for
waiting for
someone
us
to.
to-
They want to tell
My
someone.
wife was, listening to shit. And when my wife
Thank
came
you
out,
so
she was
much.
outside. She said, Papi, I thought they shot you. Because those that come out and talk to him real quick.
Yeah, she said she came. Yeah, she said he was very calm. She
All
was not
the time.
threatened at all.
He was no threat. He never pointed a piece at it. All the time he had it down.
Right.
And down.
And the reason I asked it's not for media coverage. It's because if we convey this message, they might consider it hearsay, right? Versus
Exactly.
coming directly from you. So that's why I want to, if I'm able to convince this attorney to take on this case, having an eyewitness is going to be crucial to anything that happens. And that's why, not necessarily go to the media. I just want to be able to make sure that we go beyond hearsay from our point of
The
view.
only reason we're reaching out to the media is because the media
Yeah,
can
keep
put
this
exposure
people-
Right,
on
right.
Put pressure.
And pressure.
Right.
That's what you
Because-
need.
You need pressure. Otherwise, they
Because
let
the
everything go.
media.
Mhm.
Because
They-
they haven't called her.
Right.
They have our number.
Not
they
one
have-
time.
We had to go to me and her went to the police station today just to get the case number. We didn't have anything at all. So,
And they're hoping that he gets cremated tomorrow. They know. They can communicate. They know he's set for cremation. So they're hoping
Can you
that that
stop
goes
it as
through.
his mom?
She stopped
Yeah.
it. She stopped it.
You have all info? You have your document?
I don't yet.
We have to
But we're
request-
working on-
We can call the MD's office tomorrow
Well,
morning.
because
and
they
request
could
that.
say, since we have no paperwork, we didn't know, you know what I mean?
we're working on a private
That's
autopsy.
very-
Like they're
No, the
And they will do it.
Then the
quickly.
funeral home can try to hurry up and, you know.
Well,
They're gonna hold him.
well, if it was just something that you spoke to somebody about, and there's no
You need it
official-
documented.
Mom
Written
said,
documentation.
leave him alone.
Stop
Then
information.
they have to leave him alone.
They say
It
if
is
it's
over
not
24 hours.
documented, it didn't
I
happen.
saw
That's
the-
what they say.
I think
You
it's
have
over
to have
24
that
hours,
documentation.
The place
Did you,
on their website, the funeral home.
did you mention?
There's
that
a
after
number,
everyone left,
but there's not somebody in there.
you wanna go over there for something? And the next day they came back? Well, let them know about that, because that was kind of strange. Listen, can I just say something one moment?
Yes, ma'am. Please. Thank you, people. Thank you, brother.
There are a lot of different stories. They could be confusing.
Right.
Okay. I'm not saying, but just in case, this is a tricky situation.
We understand.
Whoever is the wrong person. Okay. You need to be strong. And you, first of all, you need to get everybody back. Even if it's like, I don't know, all the stories.
Yes.
Sit down calmly.
You live out here, my brother?
And
Yes, sir.
analyze.
I live out here. This is the
Okay?
mother of my
Because
child. This is my
not
wife,
all
but we're all
the stories
family.
is the same.
Her son
It's the
is like my stepson.
And if you are
So
going to
it's
take
just very
this to
difficult. He had,
as
he
a
had
mom,
8 siblings.
don't get
3 beautiful
any
young
kind
children.
of only lawyer.
Emory.
You need a lawyer with
Those children
balls.
don't have a dad.
Oh,
You
that's
no.
what we're
And
doing.
that his shit is corruption. Let's just throw it
No,
out.
that's what we're working on. We're very
And he has already dealt. He has already dealt with this because there's a
The
lot
guy
of
you
tricks
brought him down.
to it. And you need someone that's his. That's why he likes it.
we're working on a civil rights
CJ,
lawyer and one who has who actually represented another family here in Kobe.
This
That's what.
the
but
mother
that,
of
because
Emory.
it's tricky.
Yeah, we
Because
understand.
they do this, and then all of a sudden this is and don't you think that
This
you're
is so
in
unfortunate, man.
Bullshit.
I had to call
They
and tell
do anything.
them
No.
because they live in North Carolina. My wife and I, we're the ones that were at the police
Bullshit.
station to get the confirmation.
And the media.
This has been very
Because the media, mommy, will push this
Very
shit
difficult.
and get their ass, you know? And you need
His 3
representation.
children. His baby,
That's why he
his
likes
son,
these kind of
and his other.
weird
They're at my house
cases
right
that have more questions than answers.
Are you okay?
Do you understand? Vanessa?
Are you
Don't
okay?
get just anyone.
Oh, okay.
Because we're not-
All right.
It's a tough battle. And it's tricky. And if you have not worked with that, you won't be able to.
We understand this is a marathon, and we're at the very beginning of this marathon. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, the person that is going to represent you has to know about tricky
Man,
shit.
correct.
And he's not only because he heard about it, he's
Yes, sir.
working, so he knows how to get on.
Yeah,
And
somebody
say,
who has
"Oh,
experience."
You don't have this? Well, whatever he has to do, and make sure you get it.
We're gonna get some
And
truth
that
for
he's
him.
passionate
Yes,
about it.
ma'am. Absolutely.
Because if you just get anyone that just will fail you because he's kind,
Right.
but doesn't know.
We need a bulldog.
And of tricky shit is what I want to say. Because he's dealt with it. And he knows what to expect.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
he's gonna.
We
No.
promise. We're looking very specific to the right.
Even if you have to
CJ,
move
Carl,
on,
my real name
This
is
is the man that
AJ. Yes, sir. Yeah, you get
It's
it.
not like that.
I don't want to sit. I'm just
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
burnt from there.
Oh yeah, man. It's rough out
We
here.
have a very smart bulldog.
Yeah,
A
it's-
very smart bulldog. We're not gonna let this go.
All right, babe.
We're gonna fight like hell.
Sweating, you're getting pressure in the wall. All right.
That is.
I'll show you.
Even like I said,
I just.
even AJ told me, and he said once he said that, you told me, why you want to do that? Don't do that. You know? Don't do that. You know. AJ was the one who got him the glass of water.
And we live right down the street. Of course, you know, when these things happen, we say, "Oh, I know I could have gotten it, but I can't do nothing about that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It's something I've been beating myself up about.
well, don't. You know why? Because unfortunately, he passed on.
Yeah, never. Yeah,
We are fucking not.
And that.
that's it. And we got to keep her strong. And she's set to leave back to North Carolina. She's got her children. Her husband had to go back so he can maintain the household. But we're gonna stand tall for her. You know, since we're here, and we're gonna see this through, man. Until she gets the answers.
No,
They
because
didn't,
you have to
police
be a
didn't reach out to her
superhero.
one time, not once.
You know,
He died 3 weeks
because
ago, not
we
one
can't
time.
let you.
Not
And
one
it's very
time.
easy for you to fix.
I'm gonna give you my number. You gotta get.
So-
Okay.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. You're blessed to have neighbors that are like family, man.
This is family.
Yes,
This is
sir.
my neighbor.
No, I know. I have neighbors that are like family too, and it's a blessing.
I don't even curse in front of him because he's truly the Bible. I don't even curse in front of him.
Respect.
And I don't know what to curse in front of him, so that's how.
Okay, mommy? Yeah.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate this. We
No.
just we felt like we were running into roadblocks, and
No. When you guys got here, yeah,
No, you probably go into a lot of robots.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling her. Because if, I'm not saying it is,
right. No, we understand.
but if it is,
My son
another
posting about
way,
his brother. My son
they're gonna
18.
give you a lot
His
of fucking
older brother.
robots.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
They're gonna They're
My
gonna
son,
all of a sudden
Emily,
blame
and the
everybody
other
else.
siblings.
Yeah.
It looked
And
just,
not only
especially when he
that,
had the long hair,
certain
man.
Things.
Yeah,
Cause he had
they
a
had
good-
drank
Us,
some nasty
yes.
ass shit out.
Yeah, but the shit is.
The six
they
siblings.
walk
That's his
like
young
the
cat?
camera.
This is my son.
That's his
What,
son.
the
What is the
single
kid?
eye?
Like
You
16, 17?
But
He looked just like
they
he was. I thought it was
I hope he's doing right, man. I don't want my son to be. Okay.
I don't know it was him, but you
That
know.
is
No,
like-
my son don't ride a bike. He works and he's a full-time college student. He's a good boy.
Young cat like 16. Yo, out here.
Mama,
Looks like my
they
son?
said that is not even true.
My son graduated.
And
He made sure to be
because
there.
of
You know?
whatever the hell,
So,
or whatever.
wow.
But you, that's what I'm saying. Your representation has to be
Yeah, man.
big boy.
Yeah, I promise you.
And that is like, bring it. I like this. I got you, kind of thing.
Okay, so check it out. This is AJ.
Hi,
What was the other person I was talking about?
Make sure Trish is okay.
You were out here that night, right? Also.
Yeah.
Were you the neighbor that called also?
Yeah, so I was the guy he approached.
Initially.
Yeah, initially. I was working on my car and he approached me. And first he tells me, call the police. So I'm wondering what's going on, you know?
What I heard.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he asked me to call the police.
So,
But I got concerned and worried when I saw he's got a gun in his hand.
He would say,
I'm good.
Yeah,
I did
when he approached me.
Get out the sofa.
he said,
How are you related?
he wants to support the police.
we're family friends of the mother.
Okay, then he's saying,
Yeah, so your son approached me that night.
Can you tell us around what time, AJ? Sorry.
What time was it?
Even approximate, just.
I was working in my car, so probably around 9 p.m., 9:30 or so. I'm not too sure. I mean, I
Oh,
never.
no worries.
But I was working in my car and he approached me. And the first thing he asked me was to call the police. And then I saw the gun in his hand. I got concerned a little bit. So I asked him, what's going on? And he tells me he's trying to kill me. So I asked him, who? Because there's nobody around at all. So who wants to hurt you? Why would anyone hurt you? I said, please call the police. So I go in the house and I have my wife call the police. That's really interesting. And then he asked me for a glass of water, which I did. So then that's when I came back out to bring him the water, that's when Pico was with me, trying to calm me down. So we both tried to calm him down, but man, I don't know what made him so scared that day. Something had him terrified. You know, the guy was, I couldn't explain it because he was so scared of somebody trying to hurt him. But I couldn't see anybody, we couldn't see anybody, so we don't know who. So we asked him who, I asked him who. He says everybody. So he says everybody, you know, trying to hurt him. So I do not know what happened. We tried our best to calm him down. Pico got him to put his gun away. So we did put the gun away. Now he had known that we had called the police. I told him, okay, you want to, I called him. So he knew that they were coming. So, I mean, I just don't know, man. I mean, that's the first time I saw something like that. When, you know, this happened, I almost couldn't handle it. I almost started crying to myself. Because it was sad, you know, to see something like, because the kid came to me with respect. Never,
So you never felt threatened
never
at any
felt
time?
threatened at a single time.
Not a second.
Not a second did I felt, even though he had his gun with him, you know, obviously being somebody that
You conveyed it to the police.
absolutely, absolutely,
That he wasn't aggressive.
absolutely in the report, never aggressive, yes, never aggressive to me
And
at
they
all.
didn't get about
Yeah, no, we had to tell them they had a weapon
Of course.
because he
We
had a
want
weapon,
to,
you know.
yeah, we want to be clear on everything. but-
Yeah, absolutely. We had to tell them he had a weapon because he had a gun
Of
in
course.
him. And at that stage in time, I didn't know the condition of his mind. So I was worried about my safety. What if he pulled that gun on me, you know? So I had to tell them that. But as soon as Pico came out, Pico was able in a few minutes to get him to put his gun into his pocket. But he was still very nervous, walking up and down, pacing. We kept asking him, and he was, somebody's going to kill him. You know? So who it was, we don't know. Whether he had some altercation with somebody else before he came here or whatever. But that was what he said, you know, and the police came. When the police came, I remember they pulled over at the street right there. For some reason, he said, those guys are the police. They're not the police. I don't know why you didn't think they were the police.
He also had,
No, there wasn't it.
We saw that one earlier.
Yeah, but he wasn't around. He couldn't take care of the food.
could have been
I'm just wondering
like
if it's
something.
Yeah. Right. So,
I'm just wondering if Emory was familiar with his neighborhood and may have thought those cops were that security cop.
No, you can tell it's a police car. Yeah, you can tell it's a police car.
well, Tina was just mentioning that Emery was having some health conditions.
He had a liver,
End stage acute liver failure.
yeah, so
And
it could have been
one of the
like-
symptoms, yeah,
Paranoia.
Yeah, mental confusion.
yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know if you remember, but I don't know if he wants to live that night. Seriously. And the reason I say that, he says, because I'm going to die tonight. He kept saying that, I'm going to die tonight. Even before police came, though. So he was in a state of mind that something took him into this deep, deep, deep stage of mind that, you know, he was there. And so, I mean, you know, I'm sure it's playing in your minds thousands of times.
Yes.
But same thing like myself, I think every time we see each other, we think about it, you know, what could we have done to avoid this stuff? But after we examine more and more in our mind, and from the way he spoke, he didn't have a plan to live that night. That's my opinion.
He kept saying, well, she wants to be ahead. He kept telling me she wants to be ahead. Yeah,
May I ask you guys this? Did he convey that to the police?
No, he didn't convey that to the police. He didn't have a chance to talk. Because he didn't have a chance to talk.
Because the police,
Oh, I'm sorry.
the police,
Okay, that's the part I wasn't out there for. Okay.
the police got here at 9:17, didn't approach him until 9:24, or didn't interact with him. So that man in that time asked Mr. Pico to tell him
Right,
to put his
like
backpack or
Rose
put the gun away. Why didn't he try to say, "Hey man, are you okay?" Where's the compassion? Where's the concern?
Right.
At that moment,
You knew he was in mental distress, and where's the concern?
Now, what did happen though? So yeah, I agree with you, and that's my thought too. You know,
Right.
Yes, sir.
I don't believe that kid needed to die that night. That's my personal opinion.
Sure.
But again, when these guys started walking to him, they asked him to put his backpack down, and it was dark now. You know, can't
Sure.
really see very well.
Sure.
That's when I heard his gun cock though.
Mm-hmm.
So if the cop is hearing the gun cock too,
Yeah.
I'm not defending them by all means.
Yes, sir.
If you heard it, they heard it.
Exactly. I'm not defending them by all means. I'm just trying to be as honest because
Sure.
you, the mom, want to know what happened. And if they did something wrong, they need to pay for it, you know? But looking from our side, we heard the gun cock, and that's when they took that shot. Because now, I'm sure, being trained as a police officer, once you hear that, I mean, I don't know what they're supposed to do legally, you know, we have no idea.
That definitely escalated the situation.
That definitely escalated the situation when he pulled on his gun and he called. I believe if he hadn't done that, they would have taken a different direction.
I saw.
That's my opinion. Now, I'm
I
not
saw
saying
him cut it.
to defend the cop, but because honestly, I was thinking to myself, what could I have done? I keep telling me, what could we have done
Damn.
to save this kid's life that day, you know? What could we have done differently? But every time I look at it, every time I re-examine it, he was prepared to either kill himself or be taken out by the police.
Oh my God. It's kind of hard to accept that. But we were there. And what we say is the honest truth. You know? And there's no bias except for design. Wrote it down. And the whole thing here is, that's what we say. Alright, you can have peace, you can't get going like this, like I said, that's what
So, Nico, may I ask, and I definitely understand that what you had heard, and given all of that, I understand where you're coming from. And I know that you heard him cock the gun. As a result of that, they likely heard him cock the gun. But in terms of Emery mentioning anything that he wanted to die tonight to the police,
Yeah.
that was not anything that they knew, correct?
Every didn't say a word.
I know that it's a very small difference, but
Everything
it is, okay, so
So
it's
police, in other
nothing
words, police heard nothing from him.
No.
in terms of,
But it says, you know, you got to take at least tasers. There was time.
Yeah, but they, so basically when they took that shot, they were just past that tree. He was standing right here, you know. I mean, like I said, we played it and we all played it 1,000 times how this thing could be avoided. But I mean, think about it, you know, somebody standing so far, that's far away. I don't know how far tasers work, but I don't believe they work that far. As soon as you hear that gun cough, if you're gonna get fired at, what do?
You know, and I think that's where right there, AJ, at that point, I mean, I've shot guns before, right? But if they are that far, I don't know that I'm not trying to be biased at all, right? I'm just trying to see this with a very open mind. Is if they are that far, do we know that they actually heard him come? I see if you're this close to him, right?
Well, we were in my driveway, so there was distance between us two. So you guys were
Right, but were they further than you?
No, I don't think they were much further than me.
Equal distance, but at a different angle.
At an angle, yeah.
But he did take it out of the
Understood. Yeah, okay.
Now, this is the thing. I told you don't feel it. They really watch his body. You need to look at the hospital. We shoot again.
The gunpowder?
Got gunpowder.
They didn't say.
And that is what you're gonna get your lawyer.
Because if he had gunpowder residue on his hands and gunpowder residue that close to his head, then that would say that he did take his life.
The gun.
But the gunpowder, yes,
The gun.
the gunpowder residue.
He has to-
In a certain
At
distance, they
least
can determine if it was
I
self-inflicted.
think
Determine on
God
how
to-
far.
The gun that he used.
Yes.
Did it have hair?
I think ultimately, we just want to know if, right, and the fact that they're not
We haven't
giving,
heard
the
anything
fact that
about
they
the
haven't
gun.
given us anything is what we're.
Everything that the guy did the opposite or whatever. The gun that he used, it had hair.
Didn't have hair.
That's a good question.
That's a very, because it would have
Hair on the
slid
gun.
back and snatched some of his hair.
His hair was all frizzed out.
So it would have snatched, when it fired, it would have went back and probably pulled some of his hair out, is what you're saying. That makes sense.
He has to have gun.
He has to have residue on his hands. If he
But they
did
watch
that,
the body. They watch the body. What I'm saying is, you need to get autopsy report.
Right, that's what we're working on.
like, point to that.
Like,
And he didn't
that's
do that.
what's the correct.
So
We're gonna go tomorrow. We can go to the JP.
because the coroner, everything they have to put that down in the report. You understand? Now, did they do it? Did they not? Did they raise it? I can't say. But if you're gonna get a lawyer, that's what they're gonna ask.
Of course.
Understand? So you know, you gotta, first of all, do the best security.
I see.
Can you take pictures?
It looks like they closed the whole thing after everything.
You take a video. Don't hard.
They took his body and most of the police, we had everything here. It looked like Christmas. Most of all these trucks there.
Well,
And I'm
it's
gonna
the,
tell you because
it's part
I
of the
saw
public
it.
information
And
act
they
that
can
we're,
confirm
that
it
the public
over
is
there.
entitled to it, but because it's a,
Well,
an
not that
investigation.
evening, but the next day they could
The
confirm
trick
when
part
I'm
is
telling
when
you.
we get it, right? So,
After-
but that's what we're seeking
everybody
legal
else
counsel
left.
for, so they
A
can subpoena
cruise
that
day.
during the
They
investigation. So-
Big ass lights. Okay, you see in the model home,
When you take a picture,
you see the sign, that green sign there. That's where they were focusing. And that and litter on their hands and knees and lights, looking for something. And I telling them for hours, and I'm like on their hands, and I'm like, I mean, I don't know if there's someone said that. I'm just saying, I'm open-minded. I can tell you if someone had told them, oh, we saw him throw something there. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
But
that's
I'm like,
ultimately
if
what we
they would
want.
have been, what the fuck could it have been? That they're on their hands and knees. To me, it's a book.
According to him,
A
they never
country.
spoke to you after staying.
Because even if it was a bag of drugs, even if it was a little fuck, they were out
That's where I
on their
believe you
hands
have a
and
case.
knees.
So why do you guys
Yeah, and looking in the grass. To me, that's not a fucking bag of
That doesn't
something.
seem.
To me, it was something that had to do with a book. A cartridge. Because that's where it could go in the grass.
That's not the case.
And-
When they shot him, when they shot him, they were over there.
Okay, they were hours. Hours. Why did they find it? Okay, and why I'm telling you that maybe they didn't find what they were after hours on their hands and knees with lights like that. Because the next day, and that you could confirm with the employee there at 10 o'clock in the morning, they were in the same spot with metal detectors. The next day, 10 o'clock in the morning, and he was the one that told us that they metal detectors. You don't tell me it's a bag of chips.
Right.
So that is something important because you couldn't, let's say the cop said, oh, he fired at me, so I was here and I fired. Wouldn't it be easy to find the cartridge? The first night, 4 fucking hours, you're on your hands and knees. And you are on your fucking hands and knees looking. I could understand. But, I mean, so long to find, okay, let's say, well, you come back the next day with it.
That's
So,
why they were adamant.
they were looking for something that they couldn't find. And that, you need to let the lawyer know.
We're contacting lawyers, civil rights figures. So that's what Vanessa is helping us with. We're just trying to get some answers. It's so difficult.
Okay. I'm not confirming, but I'm not against the thought. Are we understanding
Yes,
each
ma'am.
other?
We are. Yes, ma'am. We're so appreciative that you and your husband are talking with us. This is his 7-year-old daughter.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. This is his son. Looks just like him.
I
And then
really.
this is his baby daughter. 8 years old, 7 years old, 5 years old.
AJ, you were near him.
But can you?
My son and him is my son. This is him.
Oh my God! They look like a lot.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they're always. Yeah. Because I could understand if one of these fucking cops said, "Oh, I shot from there." So they need a gatillo. I speak English as well. To understand it. Gatillo, the gun cartridge. I mean the bullet.
The casing.
Yeah. So if we, because the young man wasn't over there. Even, I don't know if it was the next day or whatever, they came to the bottle house asking them if they had video. Well, I guess there's a special code or something. He couldn't do it immediately, so they were waiting for someone. I saw him standing there and going like this. If you're still looking, you know what I mean? You're still fucking looking.
The next day, we replaced.
It could be because they're fucking, I mean, they're fucking. But they told their higher ups something about it. That's why they're looking. Why would they be focused there? Exactly. Because obviously one of the cops and whatever, when they find out, you know, the higher up, then stuff the group comes out, and so he needs to find it because someone told him. Someone told him. So they're looking for that evidence.
This is the officer coming the next day.
Why? Daily and the next day. So that means that they didn't find what they were looking for the night before. And still, when that other guy came,
Well, they found 2 shells over there.
he was waiting to see the video. While he was waiting, I saw him standing there and looking around. in the same spot and going like this. Once you have everything, why are you looking for more? Or what was it? Maybe I don't know, he had a cramp on his foot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What I
With an
said.
open mind.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's why
there's
I
something
said-
up about that. And that is very important.
They
Because
said,
that means
okay,
fucking
come the next day.
told their
they were
superior
here,
is
every
told.
metal detector
So that
all
they're
day.
looking to verify.
What they're looking for over
What?
there.
Because if someone told them there was, and to me that had to be amazing. It had to be. It had like that, and then the metal detector does it. No, that's
What other
doesn't.
metal are you trying? What else did you find?
If it would have been, if it would have been, they didn't have gun. But who the fuck? I mean, the grass ain't gonna. The grass ain't gonna.
And then without being able to see the grass is
No.
no There's no drugs, you don't need to.
Some of us, they do their report, told us what they were. So he's looking for evidence. Or maybe they're just looking because just I'm like that. Someone shot when they were
Maybe
supposed to. So they're trying to find.
Automatic, they get jammed.
It's just it bothers me that shit.
Take a shot somewhere, they get caught,
That
they
has to
realize that
be
you ain't caught it.
mentioned.
That's somebody.
The lawyer needs to
They find that-
question that shit.
Shell it. Now, they say shell. Very,
And then
the
they
shell, today is the automatic level.
And the shit is this like a protection shit. And that's it about the camera. I see now. I see as a convenience thing.
My wife and I went to go to get that confirmation.
Do you have everything that was said about the one? Because after they went on TV and there was a statement and all this shit. It's what I need every piece of information. So what I gotta fucking do and listen to their phone.
I'm not sure they take out the statements. Yeah, but we only spoke with one officer. One officer,
I did
the
not see the shit.
when it needed to talk to us, they were like 20 cops.
I was over there.
He spoke to us.
They weren't
He
even.
kept us in there, but there was no bullying or anything like that.
That wasn't supposed to be a house. I told my husband,
Tell your husband to go and de-escalate the situation of
now I cannot, and if you look for it, one of the statements that they broadcast, I kind of heard that
That's ridiculous.
like if this fucker, this bitch that was there in the corner all this time, called for backup, and what is backup paying? That it's something about, let me see if I get it so I'll send it to your phone.
Yes, ma'am, please.
It's like a story of if a cop is waiting and saw that he was,
I mean, I'm no
and they
expert
keep
at all.
on saying
That's just
like if he
something
was in a
that-
mental back state,
Why would you
dangerous.
approach him without care? They didn't give him no care, no
but if you're
compassion.
fucking over there,
And you
how could
fucking know
know?
how to fuck with
No,
you.
how could, if I mean, and tell me, if you're scared, and you're doing this,
They willing to put your husband's life on the line to stop the situation instead of them approaching. They telling your husband, what kind of man does that? You're a cop with a gun. You're a big tall guy, right? Big black tall guy.
there is a statement that after this got back up and he came, but something about that they took it and took his back off. He and that's when to shoot them, that's when they shot him. That shit didn't happen.
We're gonna.
No, I'm not. Look, how can I send you?
Yes,
Okay,
I can get you
send-
guys.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody like in there, you got this system also, you know. But every day I come out there, I go over there. And, I don't know him, really know him, never seen him.
Yeah, but we really appreciate your acts of kindness in that time.
Because he's in no moment.
He got him.
I wish that didn't happen that night. But like I said, my opinion again. So, I do not believe your son wanted to go home alive that night. And I think that's why he had us call the police, because he probably couldn't do it himself. And that's just my personal opinion. It's very sad. I don't know what the kid was going through, but I don't think he was planning to
But
do
give
it.
me mine and her phone number
Even
because
before they came, and I'm gonna die tonight. I'm gonna die tonight. Kept on saying that.
we all love each other.
So,
They're heading back to
I
North
understand.
Carolina
It's a very
Wednesday,
tough
so we're
situation,
still gonna be here. We stayed over by the Harker Heights Walmart, so we're in the area, and we're gonna finish
I
this.
don't
We're
think you
gonna
have to
see.
really look
Okay,
at that.
I'm gonna tell you my telephone number. I
Yes,
want you to
ma'am.
call me.
I
You
will.
said there's no bias in
That
Yeah,
way,
they can confirm
every
that you
information
know
that I have about their fucking ass story,
I
and about that they took off his backpack, and I mean everything. You need it, so you can sit with the lawyer and he analyzes it. Before, yeah. So
My daughter's Bob and keeps going on.
okay.
My daughter's worrying me about something. Okay, she's
Is there a situation?
no, she wants to go to her friends.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about your brother right now with people that saw what happened.
Okay. Call me.
Yes, ma'am.
254
Yes, ma'am.
813 0273.
Yes, ma'am. And my name is Carl.
This is you?
That's me. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I'll also send you his mother's phone number if I can.
Okay, but
Or we just.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when you because so you can know the way to tell her. But I need for a person to have it, and I'm gonna send it to you. Okay, what's your name?
Carl, C-A-R-L.
Okay. Create. Okay.
It's C-A-R-L.
C-A-R-L.
Bats. B-A-T-T-S.
I just pray for you, man, that you find
B
peace somehow, you know.
A-T-T-S.
Can't imagine
Okay,
what a
save.
parent goes through losing a loved one, you know.
I'm Rose. So
All right,
my
Miss Rose,
number-
I'm gonna lock you in right
Rose, okay. And Pico.
Rose and Pico.
So you'll know, you say, who the hell is Rose? Or your wife will say, what's Rose? And then you ask, what's trouble? Okay? Oh, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Everything, and especially what face. I'm gonna give you another thing. Just in case. It's like, what the fuck is that? You need to take your shoppers, but you need to get out of like all over, because you never know if someone down there had a situation, not this one, but could say, oh yeah, well you know I had a situation with these fuckers. Are you understanding what I'm? Yeah, and that helps.
They have a history of this shit. We have a news reporter coming to our house tomorrow. The one we saw at the police station. He's coming to get a statement. And we're not going to provide any names, but we're going to provide what happened.
Sometimes you'll be surprised because
He's wanting to talk to us.
if corrupt cops, it's not the first day they wake up and say, you know what, let's be a
Let's beats.
They have other issues. For
Yes.
people that we don't even know.
Other cover-ups. Other.
Other people.
Yes.
Because of whatever had situations with them that weren't cool. And that helps. So you need to go beyond my house. Because you never know if they say, oh, I kind of heard or not. Oh, with these cops. Huh? Well, you know what? Fucking incident with them, and they did me wrong also. Oh, I heard about something, and that is good because it's their reputation.
Shit light. And see, once we can poke holes in their statements, that destroys their credibility.
Yeah, but that's gonna be wrong. Because they have a way of tapando, you know. Yeah. Once it even
You know
helps
that
that
these
if
guys come.
other
They
people
probably can take me out.
in
Honestly.
other
That's how I'm
times,
seeing it.
whatever
And I
it
think
was,
as sad
had
it
an
is,
issue
I
with
think,
the
you know,
same
leading to
group
that line. But
from
again,
the same place
you know,
that
it's
was
the
not
thing
cool.
is, nobody's gonna
It's
know
still
what's
showing
happening.
that
I
they
mean, especially with that
that
body
their
cam
style,
footage or-
even if it doesn't
Or
have to
in
do
just
with
any,
it.
you know, when
It's
you said,
it's a character
Uh,
trait.
yes.
right? Like
That,
that's another
exactly.
component.
that helps a lot.
Other, like,
Because that will
in
make
his mind,
whatever the
somebody could
fuck
also
they
be
say,
coming after him. So,
it's not valid
AJ, I
because you
completely
can
understand the
prove
You can prove it.
I'm
that
just
they're
trying to
bullshitting
the degrees of which
before.
I think his
The
mind
key is
So
to
it
destroy their
doesn't-
credibility.
Yeah, but it's that's a
And
good
that's
way.
what it can take. If they destroy their credibility with this, if they lie about this, what else are they lying about?
What's you against
I
them?
know.
You gotta wear your own sweater.
And they're gonna, but it's such a good tool. If you could find other people, and it could be anything, but it wasn't cool the way they acted, or that they had lied before. In their case, they're fucked. Because if that's what they do, you can't believe what they say here.
None of it.
And that's good for them. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
And that's important. And that you screw them with that. And it doesn't give a fuck what you say. We could prove, in this case, you were a liar. In this case, you planted something. In this case, you said the same shit. So their credibility is underground. And that is very strong for us. Very. Because I don't give a fuck what you say here. You bullshitted here.
Bullshit here,
You
so
bullshitted
what's to
here.
say you're not bullshitting here?
And that is your tool, buddy. That is
Thank you
it.
so much.
No, and focus on it. Try to do the. It's investigative work. But I'm sure these fuckers have done shit before.
I know they have. Are you guys from New York?
Yeah.
What part?
Bronx.
The Bronx? Okay, my family's from Brooklyn. I could tell I'm from Virginia, but I got New York roots, so
And then we moved to Puerto Rico.
I know my people when I see them, my East Coast people.
I'm so sorry
Thank you
to
so
have
much.
met you at this
I
time.
wish we could have met y'all a different way, man. Y'all are beautiful people, man. Y'all are beautiful people, man. I wish we could have met you on a different account. I'm gonna hold it down, man.
Whichever way is the truth, as long as you get to it. Okay?
But if they
That's
have,
just
I have a photo of you. But if they say stuff
They
like
told me
that,
they did a tricky out. Like taking measures. Nobody seen anybody trying to do like taking measures.
they screwed over pictures. And they lied on my case. They lied on my case. What they say here is
Oh, Tina,
Exactly.
did you see
And
when you
that's
look
very
down? Did
good
you see
for
the
you.
tracheostomy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it gives you a strength from
They keep the next.
No, it's, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter what the hell they say. If you could prove that they have lied before or other cases that weren't all that good, then this is whatever you
I know
say.
he shot Lust, like he's dead, gone. But did they at least try to do life-saving measures on him?
No, they did.
They did.
So I'm hearing on the EMS, it says he's dying there, his eyes are dying, he's dying, he was born.
You think he went quick?
And he went quick, bro, he was second. He didn't even move, I think he was dead at the spot. He lasted maybe, I'm sure about 5 minutes. He didn't clone, he didn't nothing. You know, he was just there. He felt so fucking in peace.
No, but the thing is,
No.
No, in his casket too.
No, he was there, bro. That's just fucking.
I'm sorry, y'all had to see this.
No. It's just the way, you know, you deserve it. No, you see what I'm saying? That's from the hood.
Yeah. I'm from the East Coast too, so I already know my people. I already know.
I've been in New York.
I already know. Yeah, my family's from Brooklyn. I'm from Virginia, but I got East Coast. You
It's
know,
all the same.
it's all the same shit. Right up 95,
I'm
man.
from Puerto Rico. My boys shoot each
Yes,
other
sir.
every time. But anyway,
Much respect.
regardless of that, it's just, you know. Anyway, I don't know.
Again, man, I wish we could have met y'all on a different way. But we're grateful, man. Forever grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna Yeah, we're gonna do what we can do.
Yes.
Get some answers.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
But remember, you need a certain kind of person.
Yes.
Because this is a certain good.
Yes.
you have a certain
Mine,
kind
it's your
of-
phone up.
Is that one of y'all's? Rose? Okay. No, that's Rose. Is that Rose?
mine.
That's Rose's phone. Thank you guys so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
God bless.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
Remember,
Yes, ma'am.
remember, if it is, it's tricky.
Yes.
They cover their ass.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's so many cases that it's like, well, this is what we say and fuck it.
Yeah.
But you need somebody that really knows about that shit. And
Yes,
is
ma'am.
waiting for that shit. Because like,
That's where she has a connection.
oh, that
Vanessa.
and calmly. But you need, I'm going to be sending you what so you can analyze what they said here
Yes,
and
ma'am.
what they said there.
See, I think
so
what
you
they-
prepare.
I think what KPD
So they'll
for
say,
real
but wait
now-
a minute, you said this shit here.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is that? I'm going to send you
They fail to realize it. This part just comes with the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Fuck them. That's right.
Yeah. They.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You guys are beautiful, man.
Yes. Thank you for all your kindness.
Yeah. Well, If you want to put flowers here,
Yeah.
you're more than welcome. I even thought about it, but I didn't. Because what happened was also, since there were so many people coming and this and that, and I just couldn't, and I don't want to hear other stories or say this, and also, look, hi, mommy, you know, yeah, I love you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are dating the cops. And it's true. And they're not gonna say, okay, you got me.
They never will.
No, it's not that way. And they will do whatever the fuck they have to do.
To cover their
So,
tracks.
I need for you to be in that mindset. Okay?
So now we had a bunch of funeral arrangements that we took the flowers. Would you mind? Because it's a kind of a tall one, but it sits on the metal, and we could just stick it in the grass in memory. Because I mean, CNN didn't know what to do with it.
You know, he passed here, and his markings were here. I had that for 3 fucking days. I didn't even leave.
When we passed by here the very next day.
And we didn't see. Because we thought it was there.
Oh.
That's what they said, intersection of, but intersection is a loose term.
But we turned around because we came down and
We were distraught too, Trish. We were distraught. So
Here. And it was all here. And I'm like, first of all, I thought that you're supposed to have a cleanup crew. We're not talking about oil, dirt, you know?
sure.
And this, that, and the other thing. After 3 days, someone came and said,
Wow.
oh, that's not supposed to be there. And do you know, it took the fire department came with their fucking hose. Look, that's why all my grass is burnt. And the stain was still there. He said, look, ma'am, they can't take it out, but we're gonna, and then they introduced me to this other guy that had this other power shit, and he came, and it was like, if he wouldn't, like, leave, yeah. This is here like that because we had to do a whole bunch of stuff. And then people will come to see, and
Damn.
no,
I'm so sorry.
I wish this shit would have happened in, you know, another way. I was, you know, but there's a lot to it. You need to sit there, and once I send you that info,
Yes, ma'am.
and you keep on getting more, then you sit down with everything you have, and you're gonna see what? Wait a minute. How is this? And when you have those kind of questions, that's when your lawyer is gonna say, we want to know what the fuck happened here, and this ain't right. And if they have that kind of thing that when they go through shit, their story is not right. Other times, or that all of a sudden their cameras are, that's good. That's good for your lawyer to know. because that doesn't sound right. So whatever bullshit they say, you discredit them because they have a pattern. Because I want justice for this young man.
Yes, we do.
And please,
Thank you.
let me
Thank
just,
you so much.
you have my number.
Yes, ma'am.
Good or bad, whatever. Just let me know what's going
I
on.
promise we'll keep you in the loop.
And I'll try to see if we can bring another flower arrangements to
Okay,
put
Mom.
here for him, because I just feel like out of.
Thank you for offering that. Also.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Mama? And please take care of her.
We will.
Because she
We
could
got it.
say she's strong, but this is,
It's hard.
yeah.
It's hard.
And now fighting because she already lost her son. That's a big hole in the heart. But if time goes by and you hear this and that and what they're saying, it's going to hurt her even more. You don't eat, you don't sleep, but that's bad for the health. I'm telling you, get her some vitamins.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We got it.
Thank you.
We got it.
Care for you guys.
Thank you, Miss Rose. We appreciate it.
Yeah, please let me know, okay?
God bless you
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, take care.
It's a
I'm
lot.
still hungry, but I think we should all still get together and put our notes down and how we proceed with this,
Okay.
right? Are you guys okay if we still go out,
Absolutely.
find a place to eat, and like talk about this, right?
Absolutely,
Because I got
yes.
Rose's version, you guys got his, we've got AJ's. And one of the things I was just telling Tina is, I wholeheartedly understand AJ's position. I'm not
Sure.
disregarding it, right?
But
But the cops didn't know he felt.
they didn't know that, and that's not anything to do with how they how they
Exactly.
handled the situation.
They didn't know that
Emery's thoughts and intentions had nothing to do
Exactly. And
because
that's
they
where-
didn't know.
That's where I am.
They
hung
know a
up.
guy's in mental distress.
Right.